Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and this is our Wip Wednesday edition of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And let's get comfy. Get comfy. Oh, yeah. Woo-woo. Let's get comfy. Let's come on in and drink some coffee and chat and have a good time. Yeah. How are you today? I hope that you're doing well, and I hope that you are having a great Wednesday so far. Um, so far, mine is going okay. Going okay. Patty Barker, hello. Happy Wednesday to you. How are you today, Patty? I hope you're having a great Wednesday, hump day. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, sweet sissy. How are you today? Hope you're having a great Wednesday so far. Have you crawled out of bed yet? I don't know. I just barely crawled out of bed, and here I am. It's good to see everyone this morning. I hope that you are enjoying the week, that it's treating you well. You know what? Um, today it is a prettier day than it was yesterday or Monday. The sun is shining here, and I think it's like either 0 or 1% rain today. Last 2 days it's just been raining. So yeah, I'm glad today is going to be a sunshiny day. Good morning, Valerie. How are you? I hope that you are having a wonderful week. And how is your Wednesday going? Hope it's going well. Welcome. Come on in. It's good to see everyone. So, one of my first questions for the day is, what is in your cup? What's in your cup? Mine is hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. I don't go fancy. And so this is my go-to, and pretty happy with it. Every now and then I think, maybe I would like a flavored coffee, or a flavor this or a flavor that. I did buy some flavored coffee, and I was so excited about it. And we brewed some, and I couldn't even tell the difference. I have a zero sense of smell in my nose. It's been that way for about 10 years now. Maybe even longer. I'm not exactly sure, but I know it's been at least 10. And doctors don't know why. So, you know, and it is affecting my ability to taste certain flavors. So if it's a very subtle flavor, like with a flavored coffee, I may or may not be able to taste it. Really good. Really good. So I just saw my Roxy girl. She's out on the veranda, and she's down on this side, and I bet she can hear my voice, and she's probably looking out trying to find me. Isn't that just the way? Hey, Izzy, good morning to you. I hope you're having a great day, having a great Wednesday. Happy hump day to you. And yeah, have a wonderful week. Good morning, Catherine. Good morning, my sweet friend. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful week. It's Wednesday, halfway through the week, so something good has to happen on a Wednesday, right? Yeah, something good has to happen. Okay, Valerie says, I'll be listening to, I'm with my patient until Friday. We are at assisted living, and his family moved him. Okay. All right. Oh, Izzy, you tried to do your first live and it made you give up. Oh, was it frustrating? So don't give up completely, okay, Izzy, because I know I have had so many times where my lives did not go the way I wanted them to or the way I expected them to. And just keep plugging at it. Try again another day. And yeah, don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Yeah. So, what is on your hook today? What is on your hook? And I have my sunflowers on my hook. And today is the day that I promised to count the sunflowers. So, we're going to count the sunflowers together and see where I'm at. My goal is 100. I actually don't know if I need 100. However, that's my goal. That is my goal. So I'm going to keep working towards that goal. And yeah, we'll see. But I've been really working hard this last, I mean, you know how that works, right? It's coming down to the wire. It's April. Today is April 2nd. Ooh, tell me, did anyone play an April Fool's joke on you yesterday? Anyone? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, Catherine is making a platypus today. That sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Valerie is crocheting a cardigan and have been getting lots of orders. Oh, is it the granny cardigan? Oh, wow. You know, so beautiful. I can see why people are asking for you to make. Oh, I'm so sorry, Catherine. You don't celebrate that day. It was the day that your dad passed. Oh, I'm sorry about that. My goodness gracious. Yeah. That's a hard day to remember, right? Yeah, it really is. Okay, and Valerie says yes in all different colors. That is amazing. I saw the sweaters, photo of the sweaters that you were making, and how beautiful. I hope you're taking pictures of each one of them because if they're all unique colors, ooh, you could have a portfolio of this is a color scheme that you could do, and this is another colorway and another colorway. That sounds really neat. Really neat. So my my Aunt Dottie um, married her husband on April Fool's Day. I remember that because, yeah, it was um, it was quite funny. Yeah, April Fool's Day. Oh, good. Yes, and you're taking pictures. Awesome, awesome, Valerie. Because they're just so beautiful. They really are. Yeah. Oh, yes, Izzy. They say that when you dream like that, when you dream of someone passing, that it's your subconscious worrying about them. And so just to alleviate that worry, you should call, yeah, and his caretaker and check on him. Yeah. Is he able to talk to you on the phone? Maybe give him um, you know, a little earful of some loving. So, yeah. So, excuse me. Sorry, I have like this frog in my throat today. I don't know why. Um, so I have my bag. Wouldn't it be funny if this had sunflowers on it? I mean, it would be appropriate, right? Okay. So I have my bag and I have my bucket of sunflowers. Let's see. Let's open this bucket of sunflowers. Okay. Here is my bucket of sunflowers. The number in here is 42. 42 is the perfect number, by the way. If you have watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 42 is the answer of life or something like that. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, Valerie, that is amazing. My new order is for newborn pants with big ruffles. Oh my goodness. That is so sweet sounding. Oh my goodness. Okay, so 42. We can remember that. Wasn't that Jackie Robinson's baseball number? Yeah, because that was a movie. That was a really good movie too. I really like that movie. And then also Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they wait for millions of years for the answer, and the computer says 42. What are you gonna do? Okay, so we have 42, and then I have a bag of more, right? Yes. So let's count them together. I'm going to try to pull them out one at a time. So we have 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, and 59. So we have 59. I have 59 sunflowers so far made. So that's pretty good. And so yeah, my goal this week is to make 20 more. So I could have 79. I have to get with the bride and see what some numbers are. What kind of numbers she's looking at right now. And my goal is still 100. Put these back in here. I don't have any more room in that bowl. That's a Tupperware bowl, by the way. And I don't have any more room in that Tupperware bowl for sunflowers. So I may have to get a bigger bowl or just get another bowl and start stuffing. Be nice if I could have them all in one bowl. Okay. That is all. So here's my bag of sunflowers. That's pretty cool, huh? Yes. And so then, of course, I have to turn them into keychains. So, yes. Okay, Izzy went to call her dad, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And so yeah, 59 sunflowers. And so I'm really hoping that, oh yes. So Valerie says, now that I'm losing my patient, I need to see about making my crochet into a business and also being a tester. That's awesome. That's amazing. So, I know that there are some need for testers out there. I know that. But yeah, that's awesome. And so there are several people who have crochet as a business and that are friends of ours here. I can think of 3 right now. One of them does vendor sales at a church function. So it's like they'll have like a spring craft fair at that church. She'll rent a table. It's inside. She'll sell her stuff. she's got a following there, and so that helps. Um, Sometimes some sales are better than others. It just kind of depends on the season, and so that's going that's going well. And then that one is wrong. And then she will also take special orders. So that helps too. Just like you were doing with your sweaters, Valerie. She'll take special orders. And so that has really helped her as well. Another friend has a kiosk in at the front of like in a mall kind of a structure, and so she will rent the kiosk sometimes for a week at a time, sometimes for 2 weeks at a time, and take items there and sell them. And the kiosk allows her to professionally display. And so yeah, so there's that. It's really good. um And then I have another friend who is doing a consignment, and she will, and that's you, Catherine, and she will be starting in October, and she will have a consignment in a high-end store where she'll have um, you know, shelves or a space where she can display her works. And whoever's in charge of the shop will they will take a commission and then give her her money, and probably get paid like once a month or something like that. um and so that's another way of doing it. Some people sell on Marketplace. um I mean, you have to really be willing to put yourself out there to sell on Marketplace. But yeah, I'm not, thank you, Valerie. Um, I'm not really into the Marketplace purchasing and selling and all of that. Um, because it's kind of like, I just, it's my personality is just not into that, right? My personality would personally go more towards consignment, where I stock a shelf, keep it stocked, and yeah, that would be my kind of thing, right? hmm So, because then I don't have to be out there putting myself out there. I can just passively allow my items to either sell or not sell. If they sell, then then they take their commission, I get my money. And if they don't sell, then they just keep sitting there, and I don't have to fret over it, right? Um, so yeah, I'm thinking, yes, it is a really good time to start for you, Valerie, because since you are losing your patient, um, it would be really good, because you can just transition into that. Yeah, transition into that, and just start, um, going down that route. I wonder if there are any shops in your area, antique shops or consignment shops, or anything like that, that would be willing to um, sell some of your items. Like, what if there was even a consignment shop, like a Plato's Closet or something like that, um, that would allow you to set up a little display there, and sell items at the register, like keychains or something like that. That would be really cool. um I just thought about it. Can you find a store? Oh, thank you, Catherine. you know that little store where we had the vendor sale, she takes consigned um items. But I don't know. Um, I don't know what kind of items she would. I think probably plushies and stuff like that, right? That's probably what she would wanna sell. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, and Valerie does do such beautiful work. Oh, you would have to drive 45 minutes for a store. Yeah. That's yeah, and see, my store would be about that same. But if you're just restocking, well, I don't know if you'd have to go once a week and, like, are they stocking it for you? Are they stocking the shelves for you? Or are you responsible for keeping your shelves stocked? Like, do you have to physically go in and restock? Because if you have to physically go in and restock, then that would be a little time consuming, and you would need to go pretty regularly. I mean, at minimum once a week, but probably more than that. So that's a good question. Catherine, are you going to be responsible for restocking your shelves, or are you just giving them the items and then they stock them and keep them stocked? Do you give them like a box of your makes and they display them for you? Um, that's that's a good thing to think about. Um, Now the store where, um, yeah, okay. I think you're right. Catherine said, I don't think there was any crochet items in there. I didn't see any. I think your rustic stuff might do well in there. I I agree. I agree. So I may give it a thought. I may give it a thought. Okay, and so you go in and you restock the shelves. Okay. That's what I thought. A lot of times that's what happens is you are responsible for going in, for keeping shelves stocked, for keeping track of your inventory, and that would, yeah. So that would mean that you would need to have a store that was fairly convenient for you, right? Now, the store um, that I was thinking of, she gets items in and she displays them. So she's very hands-on in her store. So while she takes consignments um, for items, um, she doesn't have like shelves open where you come and stock them, to my knowledge. Because, and I say this because um, she would post that, look at the shipment I just got in, and she would show like a table full of, wooden, um, old-fashioned trucks, or different things like that. And so, okay. And Catherine says, I'm very fussy and don't want people touching my stuff. I want to have displays of my items in the bags. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Show us your mock setup. That's awesome. So that was my other thing. Do you, yeah, so you have them in the bags because, if kids come in there and they play, like if I had Carl in there on the display, I mean, he would get played with because, I mean, who's not going to play with Carl, right? And wiggle his eyes and do all this stuff and everything. Um, I mean, I play with Carl, right, Carl? Yeah. So, yeah, it's good to think about. And with spring coming and everything, and the farmers markets, see, I've even thought about getting a booth at the farmers market. Okay, Izzy, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. They're going to find him, and he's probably he's probably in the midst of, some friends or whatever. And so take a deep breath, Izzy. They're going to find your dad. Um, oh, wow, Valerie. There's a market in May, and about 3,000 people go through, and Valerie is signed up. Valerie, that is amazing. Valerie, make some of your sweaters to take as well. And then if you don't have a colorway that someone is wanting, you can take orders for them. Take 50% down, non-refundable, and then once it's ready, then they can pay you the balance. Wow, that's amazing. And you know what? If they skip out on you, then you've got your 50% down, non-refundable, and plus you have a sweater that you can sell to someone else. Yeah. So that's always good. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Happy hump day to you. It's good to see you. And yeah, happy hump day. Oh, hot air balloons. That is so fun. Oh my goodness. Wow. You know what? That would be so amazing. Do you have in your area, just asking because there's some there are hot air balloon shows. I know we have one in our area. Um and it is kind of weather permitting, right? Because if it's too windy, then they won't do it. But oh good, Debbie, I'm so glad that you're doing good. Um and if you go to a hot air balloon show and you have several different hot air balloons in crochet, people who are really into hot air balloons, like if they are avid ballooners, I don't know if that's a word, I just made it up. They might be really interested in, grabbing a balloon and, having it as a gift. That is amazing. I love that idea. Okay, Catherine says, yes, her store is different. It's smaller and she's right there, except for when she goes to the back. Yeah, 3 rooms. Yeah, 1 or 2 of each and see how that works. I um I agree. I agree. That is probably the way. Okay, you're near Fort Bragg Army Base. Nice. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, if you're near the Army base, they probably, I don't know, do they have hot air balloon festivals there? I don't know. I would think they might have restricted airspace there, but you never know. Mm. My coffee is good this morning. I took one bite of some oatmeal just to kind of settle my stomach a little bit. It's been a little nervous this morning, and it was really giving me fits this morning, which is why I was late coming on because I had to run. But yeah, so I'm hoping so that oatmeal did help my stomach settle down. Today's a busy day for me, and but let's see. 1, 2. Trying to think. Yeah, we might be getting home. I gotta run an errand today, and we'll probably get home by dinner time. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner. What are you having for dinner tonight? Oh, Catherine, I've got an appointment today at 1. So I have to go to Knoxville, and I don't know how long that appointment's gonna take. I think it said like 30 minutes, but we'll see. Um, and then just the fact of driving to Knoxville, to an area that I've never been to. It's downtown Knoxville, right near Neyland Stadium, right where the um, well, it's where the campus of University of Tennessee. So anyway, yeah, that'll be fun because I don't know anything about parking. Supposedly where my appointment is, there's a parking garage. I'm supposed to park on level 1 or 2. You know how that is because sometimes people just, so I don't know if I'm even going to be able to find a parking space on level 1 or 2 because that's where the elevators are that take me where I need to go. So we'll see. Valerie, I really, really think that if you found a hot air balloon show, and they do have festival and they do have vendors and everything, if you did hot air, crochet hot air balloons, that would really be nice. What about a blanket with hot air balloons on it? Hey, Miguel, how are you? It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. I saw where you were driving and chatting, but I was so busy this morning I couldn't watch the whole thing. I hope you're having a great day. And were you on your way to the doctor's? Was that from today? I saw it. I started watching it, and then I was like, "Oop, I gotta run." So I quite get, yeah, didn't quite get to watch the whole thing. Um, so we're talking spring. So there's farmers markets, there's festivals, and there's quite a few festivals in Oh, that would be great as a baby mobile. Oh my goodness. You know what? I made a baby mobile one time with jellyfish, and that was so cute. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. I loved it. So, I love baby mobiles. Um, oh, yes, Miguel. He says my family in Albuquerque, New Mexico love the hot air festival there. Oh yeah. Yeah. So fun. Oh my gosh. Just I have tried to go to a hot air festival. Well, I tried actively to go to a hot air festival one time. And it turned out that the day was so windy that they shut it down. They were like, "Nope, no balloons today." It was so windy that day. So, anyway, that was the one time that I tried. I went to The Rock, which was Truett Cathy's ranch in Georgia. And anyway, yeah. Okay. Yesterday you did a ride along to go to doctors. This morning you did a ride along chat on your way to do an errand before the laundromat. Storms are coming in. Okay, Miguel. I must have caught your ride along to the doctor yesterday. I mean, I caught it this morning, but yeah, it must have been your video from yesterday. So I'll go back and watch it and watch your errand, your ride along chat this morning. I'll watch that as well. So, yeah. Oh, yes. In Plano, Texas, they host a hot air balloon festival. Yeah. I know. In Florida, they had a couple of them in Florida. They have one here in East Tennessee, and it's in see, last year it was right around Hurricane Helene when the hurricane came up into the Appalachians. And I think they ended up canceling that one. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Tanya says that jellyfish mobile was adorable. Thank you. I really, really like that jellyfish mobile too. I mean, I forget sometimes all the different things that I make. That one was super cute. I also made a butterfly mobile, which I've never seen hung in my granddaughter's room. I'll have to ask Tina about that. Yes. Oh, Valerie says, I made oatmeal soap to add to the crocheted soap sacks for the fair. You made homemade oatmeal soap. That's awesome. That's awesome, Valerie. That right there, the soap sack plus the homemade soap, that's going to sell them. Yeah. That is going to be really nice. And Miguel, your A1C is over 11. Oh my gosh, yes. And you've been sick since February. Being sick will make your sugar level go up. For those who don't know, A1C is a way to measure the past 3 months, the level of your sugar. And so, yeah, Miguel's is a little high. It's supposed to be, they want it to be 7 or lower, right? Um, and so, and they, and this is how they measure it. Like it could be 9.2. And then if you go down to 8.9, they're like, that's awesome. You're going down. They measure all the increments. So it's a big deal. So to have it over 11, yeah. Yes. Miguel says his local feed store sells homemade soaps for $7.95 a bar. Yep. Yep. They do. They do. Especially if they are, organic materials and organic ingredients and few ingredients, more healthy, not all the tocopherol and sodium lauryl sulfate and all those other things, right? Pure soap is in, yeah. Oh, Catherine is wondering if maybe you should do washcloths too, Valerie. And you could fold your washcloth and then kind of wrap it around a soap and then maybe tie it with some jute. Goat milk, these soaps are made from, yes, goat milk soaps are very popular, very popular. And not only popular, but they are really good sellers because people want natural. Oh, good. Valerie says she does both. Good. So you give people options. That's awesome. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Um, I do like a good soap sack. However, when I tried using one, I found that the soap kind of dissolved really fast, probably because, um, you know, it just stayed wetter longer. And because I was using a natural soap, like a goat milk soap or something like that, so it they do dissolve faster anyway. So, unless you let them get really, really hard, you know, soaps have to cure, and the longer they cure, the more solid they become, and the less likely they are to just like disintegrate. Yeah, yeah. Did I did. I crocheted the sack, oh, did I hang the sack? Yes, I did. I did. But I left the soap in. And like I said, it was a specialty soap, and I think it was going to disappear fast anyway. Um, you know, oh, Miguel, that's a good idea. Yeah, some people put their soap scraps in the soap sack. That is a great idea. So if you use handmade soaps for other purposes, then once it gets down to a certain degree, yeah, it's hard to like hold on to it to like make it do its thing. Stick all of those in a soap sack and then use it. That's a good idea. I like that. I like that. Yeah. All righty. So, well, my friends, I am going to run because I've got some errands to do today. I've got an appointment. I need to go change my clothes, I think I'll take a shower, change my clothes, and get ready. So, yes, I don't think the soap had cured long enough. You are right. You are absolutely right, Valerie. It needs to cure long enough so that it doesn't just whittle away to nothing like nobody's business, right? Yeah. Yeah. And that was my unprofessional opinion at the time. But the more I have looked into it, the more I agree. I agree with you. So, yeah, Miguel, have a great day, and have a great day, everyone. And I will see you on Friday. Yeah, Friday's going to be a fun day. And so, I'll let you know my progress on the sunflowers, because I plan on making a whole lot more. And so, everyone, stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I'll see you on Friday. Bye, everybody.